My name is Samuel James Price. Every single day, I go over the news on my show, The Crypto Lifer Show. Can't wait to show you what's happening today, especially this one. This one is juicy. You definitely want to take a look at this one. SEC Chair Gensler faces scrutiny over crypto policy from Congress. Mark this date. Following recent actions by the U.S. authorities against the U.S. crypto industry, Operation Choke Point 2.0 has been more apparent than ever. And that Operation Choke Point is not letting banks bring liquidity to Bitcoin, stifling innovation, stifling liquidity, basically keeping the ability for money to flow into cryptocurrency by trying to stop it from happening. That is what Operation Choke Point 2.0 is all about. But it's been more apparent. At the center of the campaign is the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, which recently sent a Wells notice to Coinbase and brought forth a lawsuit against crypto mogul Justin Sun over fraud. Oversight of SEC actions by the U.S. Congress has been efficiently non-existent so far. However, this is now set to change. In an interview with Punchbowl News, Patrick McHenry, chairman of the Financial Service Committee, disclosed that SEC Chairman Gary Gensler will have to testify before the committee for the first time on April 18th to justify what he's doing. The United States House Committee of Financial Services is a committee of the House of Representatives that oversees the entire financial services industry, including securities, banking, and crypto assets. And people think it's bipartisan or whatever, but at the end of the day, the American people, they voted for more of the Republican committee people than the Democrat people. So if you have to, even if, I grew up Democrat for years and years in my city of Boston, but I eventually became a libertarian, and I stepped from each party. I decided I could not be a part of one party. That was just insane. So I am in the mode, and now I want to start my own party, the blockchain party, because I just don't see to fit inside of either party. I'm still just kind of dwindling in between, and I feel like the only way to make a change is to change from within. Shortly after, he established the Digital Assets Subcommittee to address the structure gap in the House Financial Service Committee and handling of crypto assets. That's really good. We need this Digital Assets Subcommittee. Represents French Hill. So they're working hard on the Hill, man, trying to figure out what's going on. Both are known for their supportive stances on crypto. Davidson is one of Gensler's biggest critics and recently posted a tweet calling to fire Gary to become a bipartisan movement. Let's make Fire Gary movement bipartisan. Pro-crypto and pro-Bitcoin Democrats are lining up to voice their opposition to their own party stance. Democrats are on the verge of driving their own voters away and losing support from its important new voter bloc. What happens when you've been a Democrat your whole life and then you love crypto and then you realize that they just won't vote for anything good for crypto and you have to vote for a Republican if you want to make money in cryptocurrency? We can't have cryptocurrency becoming bipartisan, but it seems like it is. And honestly, I'll be honest, the more open-minded a person is, the more they're into cryptocurrency. And I have to be honest, there's kind of one side here that seems to be way more close-minded than the other. I'm not going to say it, but I think you might know. Operation Choke Point 2.0 on crypto is real, right? So this is a big deal. I like to see that it's not just us YouTubers now. There's people with suits on both sides of the party. We need more Democrats to be upset with the innovation that's not happening in the space. Our entire country is going to go down the tubes. I love this bipartisan idea. This is huge. I want to see more of it. Let's go. Let's find out what happens on April 18th. And you know we're going to be tuning into that probably on the live stream. I cannot wait. 7 infrastructure firms add support for the Pyth Oracle network on Solana. 7 blockchain infrastructure companies have added support for Pyth network, an Oracle service on the Solana blockchain. These include Everstake, P2P, Syndica, Figment, Triton, Coinbase Cloud, and Blockdaemon. According to Blockdaemon. According to a media statement from Pyth Data Association, a Swiss association managing the product, these companies will support Pyth's data providers and assess them and maintain their node infrastructures. You know, it's really not about this news for me. It's more about the fact that Solana's back in the news. It's more about the fact that people actually still care about Solana and want to push forward. This kind of leads me to believe to kind of grab a bag of Solana on the low. Why would these bigger companies even care? You got the name of Coinbase in there. You got some other things. Makes me believe there's going to be some more coming for Solana, and it's not as down and dead as people really think. You might want to take another look at Solana. I personally don't even like it. I can't believe I'm saying that. But my speculation leads me to believe that something could occur. Dragonfly leads 6.5 million rounds for Aptos protocol, Econia Labs. I think this could pump ARB back up a little bit. They're getting 6.5 billion back from Dragonfly, and that could actually continue. That's a 6.5 million seed funding round. Maybe there's another round coming, and where could this go? What is the Icona protocol? Well, it provides a settlement engine at the base layer of Aptos DeFi and enables other dApps to tap into the common trading venue. Referring to decentralized applications with liquidity pooled in Iconia's order books, developers can focus on building out innovative products like perpetual futures, options, and margin trading markets on top of the core protocol without having to worry about matching and filling trades between counterparties. It's going to be a big deal and obviously going to boom up Arbitrum and make it seem like it's more of a big player in the space. And that is the news, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in to the news. Know I go live every single day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m., and Saturday and Sunday nights at 8 p.m.